reason why someone wants to go celibate is to avoid STDs and pregnancy. I put these two quote unquote in the same box because they go hand in hand. Yes, people are like that care about their sexual health. They don't want to be sick. They don't want long-term diseases. That's one of the reasons they go celibate. And also, people who don't want to have children out of wedlock, they tell themselves, "Oh, I don't want to get pregnant and I don't want to abort," so they avoid it. Same thing for men. There are men who categorically will tell you, "I don't want to have a child without marriage." I've met people like that. So anything I'm talking about, I'm not focused on the women. So nobody should boil it down to is the female gender I'm talking about. No, it goes both ways. Discipline, building self-control. This is an individual thing. It's an individual problem. When you want on your own, I want to build self-control. I want to control my nudges. It comes. This thing is a natural thing to everybody. It's a very, very natural thing to every living thing on earth. So like literally, there are people who have mastered the act of self-control, and there are people that they just live their life and they cannot even hold themselves. They literally sleep with anything and everything that passes by because they did not call themselves other and say, okay, this is me, this is my body. I can control my body. I can tell my body what and what it's supposed to do, when it's supposed to do it, and what it's not supposed to need. Yes, literally, you won't believe it, but it can be controlled. So that's just it. There are more, like you can think of any other reason why any other person will want to be, but everything still boils down to individuality, what you want for yourself, what you are actually pursuing at that particular point in time. So in other words, we can say celibacy is center focused on a particular goal. You must always have it. You cannot talk about celibacy without a goal. There must be something you're trying to achieve for you to want to embark on that journey. That's just it. So maybe the next part we'll talk about Okafor's law. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe, click notification bell so you get my videos whenever I drop them. And for what is worth, celibacy doesn't make you a saint. I have to say that because people what they call it, people tend to equate certain practices to good person. No, celibacy doesn't make you a saint. Celibacy doesn't make you the best partner. It does not make you a good man or a good woman. Celibacy does not make you a husband material or a wife material. No, please separate it from facts. If you're a good person, you're a good person, whether you decide to explore sexuality or not. If you're a bad person, you're a bad person, whether you decide to wear the longest gown and be as pure as possible, or not drink or smoke. Because there are guys who see it as a flex. I don't drink, I don't smoke. And so the guy that drinks and smoke, he's a devil. Is that what you're trying to tell me? Mind you, I have met someone who said he doesn't drink and smoke, but he turned out to be a woman beater. So, truth be told, personal decisions, personal practices does not determine if you're a good person or a bad person. So please, nobody to boil this down to perfectionism or who is perfect or who is not, because in the long run, no one is, and this cannot be used to quantify anybody. That's all for today. Ciao.